What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Round 2 Showdown show. Myself and Kurt are here to break down the Byron Nelson here, Round 2. We had some we knew this was going to be a birdie fest here, and man, they did not disappoint. Round 1. Soon you'll know was out there with a 60 spot to start the day off, and many other guys. There's a lot of people. It looks like I think 29 guys shot 5 under or better today, so plenty of birdies were out there. Tomorrow, it's going to be a little bit different. Just looking at the weather early on, I'm seeing more sustained winds in the afternoon. It's going to be gusts 20 to 25 all day long, but it looks like the morning may have a slightly lower sustained winds, right around 12 to 15 miles an hour versus 15 to 20 in the PM, but we'll kind of touch on that a little bit. Kurt, what's going on, man? How's your round 1, and what do you have to say about any possible weather tomorrow?
Yeah, I think it's definitely coming to play. I mean, there was nothing this morning, and then you saw around 12, it started picking up as those are the early guys were like on their last couple of holes, and it made a difference because that Texas weather dies down for a little bit, but it comes back, and those afternoon guys really had a hard time. I think this ended up being like a stroke harder for the PM guys. I think tomorrow will kind of be it's going to be windy all day, but I think there might be a little difference to the morning guys because they played in that kind of wind today. So I think it benefits the morning guys tomorrow because they had that experience playing in the wind today.
Yeah, I think I would generally, like we always like to play the morning guys just because they're going to see softer greens, better overall condition. So I think we still want to attack the AM guys, and they should have slightly less sustained winds. The gusts will still be there, but I'll be looking to target more so of the AM guys again tomorrow like we did today, and that worked out for us today, so might as well go right back to that. We've got some good names up there too. Scotty the Kid's up there going out early. He had a chance to really put up possibly a minus 10 or something round, I thought early. He started out just on fire. He was 6 under through 6 and then makes 3 bogeys there towards the middle of his round, rebounded with 2 birdies and an eagle. So he made 2 eagles today. So I think Scotty the Kid, he was right there. He could have been challenging that course record there. But soon you'll know there at the 60 spot. He could have possibly broke that, but did not happen. He still finished with a solid 7 under round. We'll go leaderboard style here, though. Anything to add here, Kurt, before we start diving into this leaderboard here?
I got 5.5x on Marty Dow and Mr. No. So I know soon you'll know with a driver today too, with the broken driver on, I think his 4th to last hole, 3rd to last hole. So he battled adversity today and gained 6 strokes putting. So yeah, I'm ready to get into it. It was a fun day.
Definitely. He was hitting the irons well though too, but he lost off the tee. Yeah. But
I think is the off the tee. Is that a lot of that coming when he had the driver that was dead? He had a dead driver for the last 2 holes. Was it? Is most of the
looking at the hole by hole stats? The majority of that came on hole 12. The 12th hole he lost almost a full stroke off the tee there on hole 12, and then hole 13 and hole 16 he also lost off the tee there. So that's kind of interesting.
He's not good off the tee, really, honestly. But
yeah,
happy for him.
We can just let's just talk about these first 3 guys here, and then we'll hit that 7 under range. But the top 3 guys here, you got Marty Dow, Adam Scott, and soon you'll know. Any of these guys you're gonna look to target tomorrow? I think I will be off of all these guys.
Yeah.
I don't think they can duplicate that. And then you look at Adam Scott. He lost with the irons today, but gained almost 4 strokes with the short game, especially around the green. I don't think he's going to see that good of a deal there. So I think I'll be off of all 3 of these guys at the top. It'll be easy cross-offs for me at 7K, 6-6, and then 9-3. I think that's just an easy way. And they all go off in the afternoon too, so it's just an easy fade for me right off the start. What's up with you with these top 3 guys?
I'm with you there. I will say, though, like, I'm not playing him. Absolutely not playing him. That Adam Scott short game has been on a freaking tear lately. Well, his short game with how bad his irons are. Usually it's not bad, like that bad of an iron player. He just keeps going crazy with the short game. I think he's due for a regression round, so I won't have any of these guys.
I agree there as well. We can dive into this 7 under range. We got Looks like 6, 7 guys here at -7 here. We got Scotty the Kid. He's going off at 7:34 tomorrow early. Ryan Palmer, he's going off early. Jason Day, he's going off early. I kind of like some Jason Day. He did it all. The majority of it with the irons there. Gained over 3 strokes approach. Lost about a stroke around the green. And then made some putts as well down the stretch there. Gained over a stroke putting on his back nine. So I like to see that. But if you're just joining here, make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe. It really helps bring this show to you guys for free. It doesn't really take too much. Just hit that thumbs up there and subscribe if you haven't. That'll notify you when we go live with all these different shows. We've got NBA, MLB, all these shows, MMA, all these shows, one sport, all sports, one price. Spit it out there. Yeah, but looking forward to this. Kurt, what are you doing here with this these guys in this 7 under range?
I like Ryan Palmer. I liked him a lot coming into the week. He does great at these birdie fests. I mean, the first text message I sent out on Monday morning to a couple of my buddies was, God bless, Ryan Palmer grades out well in these birdie fests. So he goes out in the morning, 7:01 a.m., bright and early. I don't like playing top of the leaderboard. I will have some Ryan Palmer. How can you not? So like those two things together, going out in the morning, I already like coming in the week. I'll double down and keep playing him. Obviously going to have Scotty the Kid, almost blitzed the course and then just kind of fell apart. Didn't take advantage of one of the first par fives, went in the bunker. So I will have Scotty the Kid. Jason Day, I'm not going to talk anyone off him. Probably not going to be in my pool, but I totally get the play. I understand it. I just faded him a week long, so I'm going to keep fading. And then it's going to be no one else here for me. I can make a case for the guy that got 5% ownership for no reason, Michael Luzzi. Stats look decent if you want to play Michael Luzzi. But, yeah, no one else up here. I really just like the 3 guys I mentioned so far.
Yeah, I'm going to be on Scotty, and then I think I am going to play Jason Day just because the irons are so good for him. Ryan Palmer is definitely a good option there. Scott Piercy, he did all right today. Mainly, it was all with the putter for Scott Piercy. He gained 4.5 strokes putting. I don't think I'll go back to there. He goes off early, so that might be one of the kind of the fades I'm on there going out early. 7,100 is a good price tag. Luke List, anytime Luke List is up here, yep, you got to look, and he gained strokes putting if he's shooting that one. He gained over 2 strokes putting, so I see him. I don't think he can duplicate that tomorrow either, so that's another easy fade for me to get off of here. Our guy Richie Warninski is a solid punt play there. He gained strokes across the board today. I think he's a valid option there. Definitely makes it easy to play Scotty if you pair him up with Richie there at 6'4". They finally got Scotty up there over 12K tomorrow, 12.2, which is good to see. I'm still going to jam him in there, though, I think. But we can kind of dive into this 6 under range. About the same amount of guys here, about 6 or 7 guys here in this 6 under range. A lot of value pieces here. And then Siwoo Kim is here mixed in with them. Sam Stevens is a guy we've kind of been talking up. He's been playing pretty good there, 7-7, good price tag. Mac Hughes, 600 today. Usually we don't see him do as good, I don't think, in birdie fest like this. Usually I think of him more as a tougher course kind of guy. But he's up there. Doug Gims up there, 6 under. Siwoo, Sean O'Hare. Doc Redman was a name we kind of jokingly hit on the Tuesday show. And I was like, he could pop off here at an easier track like this. We've seen it happen. It hasn't been that good recently, but he gained really good with the irons today. Good off the tee. Lost a little bit around the green. But what are you doing here with this -6 range here, Kurt?
Yeah, so Doc Redman he's a good course history guy. So I had some Doc Redman. I think I have like 10% in the pool. I don't mind going back there. The stats look fine. Like he didn't get a lot with the short game. He just knows this track well. Maybe not up to KH Lee standards, who I'm going to get to later on. But he does like this course. So I'll play Doc Redman 6 under. I like Stevens. Started giving it a little bit back at the end of his round. Bounced back on 18, which is pretty easy. But still, bounce back. I'll take that. So I like some Stevens. And then, yeah, that'll do it. Just those 2 from the 6 under range.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be on – I might even get to some Doug Gim. I think he's fine. He was really good with the irons today, gained putting, lost a little around the green, mainly due to just one hole there. On hole 14, he lost all of that and more on the one hole there. So I can give him a pass on that hole. think I will have some Doug Gam at 6,800. I think he's a fine value play. And then we can dive into this 5 under range. We got a pretty big group of guys here. There's a lot of guys we were talking up throughout the week. I see, what do we got here? Andrew Novak was the guy we kind of talked up a little bit on the show. Dylon Wu was in a bunch of cores on the page. What are you seeing here in this 5 under range, Kurt, as we kind of dive into this rather larger group?
So, man, I got a lot of Novak in Classic, but I can't. He tilted me so much in the last tournament he was in Showdown. Just would like have it going and then just shit his pants. So I won't play Novak just because of that. But the stats look fine. If you want to play him, cool with that. I'm rooting on him in Classic, so I'm cool with that. Hideki apparently got a wrist injury or something I saw on Twitter. Don't know how reliable that is, but it's enough for me to fade. So none of that. Nunez, like what I saw today, but I like other value more. I feel like he'll get a little bit of ownership. I'll play someone who's half that. Eric Cole, I like Eric Cole. Let's see. This is a big range. And then I'm going to make a decision between Dylan and SH Kim. I'm probably just going to go Dylan. The guy's playing so well right now, man. I think he just found something in his game. So I think it's kind of a miniature Tom Kim run we're seeing from Dylan Wu. So I'll keep riding that.
Yeah, I like all three of those guys, Wu, Cole, and Kim right there. All pretty much in that same price range. They all go out super early too. They're all been doing good across the board. Eric Cole, he had a really good round. Gave a couple back, but the birdie upside was there. He made 7 birdies today, 2 bogeys. I like the upside he's bringing. Wu had 6 birdies, 1 bogey there. He was good across the board today. And then I really like where did he go? I talked about Eric Cole and Kim, and there's that Dylan Wu. He was 6 birdies, 1 bogey today, so he was a good upside there as well. And SH Kim was the guy that was 5 under, bogey free, 5 under round. I think he's fine. If I was going to play a late guy, just a stats guy that kind of jumps out at me is Kevin Tway. Gained over 3 strokes approach, lost around the green, lost putting. He's a stats play, but he does go out in the afternoon. But if I was looking for a guy in the cheap range at 6'6" as a punt option, I think he's fine there at 5 under. The other guys are going out later. Novak's fine. I have enough of him on the main slate, though, so I'll probably just let that roll. You playing Sung Kang tomorrow, Kurt?
No Sung Kang. I don't think I've ever played him. And I'm not going to start tomorrow since he's like kind of up here. So no Sung Kang. But, hey, Asians – I have enough
guys.
I know. I have there's a lot of good Asians in this field, so it's kind of hard. I can't play them all.
Oh, sadly. For sure.
Look, even James Holland. Good round from James Holland today, too. That's awesome. Good for him.
Yeah, for sure. Then we get into this -4 range. A couple of my soldiers are right here in this range, I think. You look at a guy, Davis Riley is a guy that goes out early tomorrow. I think he's an interesting option here for us. What are you seeing here in this -4 range? I know there are a pretty big group of guys right here. I mean, there was a ton of guys that shot very good scores today. -4 range, what are you looking at?
Yeah, so when you do those Scotty builds, they're going to have you kind of on the low 8K range because he's just so expensive. So one guy I like that there is 8,100 Adam Hadwin. He goes out early, like you said. We've seen him post like really low rounds before. Looked decent today. He gained on approach like a stroke and a half. Don't mind little Adam. Hell, maybe you can do double Adam. Mm-hmm. Adam Scott, Adam Hadwin, Scotty, maybe. Then you got a punt. But yeah, I really like Adam Hadwin's price range there. Trevor Cohn kills the ball. Got him in week long. I'll keep playing him. Lost a little bit around the green. Davis Riley tilts me too much. Tom Hoagie, ball striking paradise. Going to have some Tom Hoagie. I can come into the week. Steven Yeager going out early. I think I'm done. I have so much in Classic. I think I'm done playing Yeager. He got 400 today. That's nothing to just throw a stick at. But God, it's just watching his round today was just tilting me. So no Yeager. Benny on, totally cool with that 9K range. No one's going to have. I'm going to be super low on, going out early. I actually do like Benny Hahn there. My dad's favorite golfer, Harry Hall, will be off. And that's, yeah. I'm telling you guys, I don't know if you noticed this, but I'm going to play a lot of these guys down here that just lost with like, last week was the week where you play the top of the leaderboard because of the weather and stuff like that. Not this week, motherfuckers. We're playing guys at the bottom tomorrow. They're coming.
Yeah, for sure. I think there's a lot of birdie upside here at this four under range. I like Tyson Alexander as a punt. I don't think anybody's gonna go to him. He was bogey free 4 under today. He's got a ton of birdie upside coming up through the PGA and the lower ranks. He's a guy at this weaker field, easy course. I think he's a guy that can go out there and shoot 4, 5, 6 under again tomorrow. So I like to mix him in as a punt play. I always like playing some Bryce Garnett at easy birdie fest type events. He started out a little slow today, but then he got it going late. Makes 5 birdies coming in to get 4 under. Davis Riley's fine. He goes out early. I think he'll be a rather popular option, but he did really well today, aside from off the tee, where it was basically just the front 9 he struggled off the tee, and he got it corrected there on the back 9, it looks like. So I think Davis Riley is a great option there. So that's pretty much I think we're pretty much close to the same guys there as well. Tom Hoagie's an interesting guy at 723. He tees off tomorrow. And make sure you head over to Run Pure Sports, use that promo code Kurt15 or Steiner15 for 15% off. And then even include SaberSim. That's what we're kind of going off of right here. We got SaberSim pulled up right here. I got the names, the salary, the tee times, the score, the position, the projections, ownership, everything all in one spot. It's so nice and clean, and you can run your builds right through it. It's one of the best optimizers, and I think they've really made some huge upgrades in the PGA product. So I really like and have used it and have had really good success this year using their product. So head on over, runpuresports.com. Use that promo code Kurt15 and Snyder15 for 15% off. And get yourself signed up for the SaberSim product, and then you will get the Showdown content that we'll have up later. I'll have the Showdown playbook up, and what that is one document there. It's going to have an expensive tier, a mid-tier, a cheap tier, golfers, price, score, tee times, golfer notes, slate strategy, and then core plays above. So head on over, get everything that we have to offer, and keep printing with us. Kurt, why don't you dive us into this -3 range? We got quite a few golfers here again. I mean, like I say, it's a common theme. People shot way under par on this round. What's sticking out to you here? I got a couple other soldiers here in this range. Vincent Norman's right there. We got some guys like Justin Suh. That was Big T's guy this week. A lot of good options here. What are you liking here in this -3 range?
Yeah, so I like in my non-Scotty lines, I like Tyrrell Hatton. I didn't have his best stuff today, but the ball striking was still there. Probably will come down in ownership a lot more. Probably like 12-ish% tomorrow, maybe 15, but nothing crazy. Aaron Wise, all short game today. Lost 3 strokes on approach, guys. But look, he's just coming back, getting his feel for the game. I'm ready to get my heart broke tomorrow by Aaron Wise. He was definitely grinding it out for that 3 under, but there's talent in there. I don't care what the stats say. I'm going to play him. Adam Schenk lived up to his name today, losing 2 strokes off the tee. We'll go back to Adam Schenk because he was ball striking like a son of a bitch. 3.5 strokes gained. We'll play that. He's going to tell me when he shanks a couple, but that's okay if he's making up for it with the putter and still going this ball striking that he did today. Bramlett, no. And then your soldier, Vincent Norman, my guy. I owned 10 of his Rainmaker cards. I'm a big believer in his game. Great ball striker. We saw that again today. Gained a stroke and a half. Lost it. What do you lose? Like about even in the short game, but ball striking paradise. I'll play the ball strikers, Vincent Norman, and then that's it for the range. I almost went to Ryan Moore, but that's 2 under. So yeah. To recap, we got Adam Schenk, Aaron Wise, Tyrrell Hatton, and Vincent Norman.
Yeah, for sure. I like some Norman again tomorrow. He goes out early tomorrow. Some other guys I like here going out early tomorrow. Is a lot of these guys are actually going out late. I like some Joseph Bramlett, 8K, 3 under, 701. He goes out. Let's see what he did today. There he is. Gained across the board everywhere except for around the green. Was up and down today. Makes 6 birdies, 3 bogeys. So the birdie upside is there. He can clean up some of those misses he had. I think he's an interesting, good target for tomorrow. I like him tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not going to play Bill Haas. I'm probably not going to play Gomez. I like Norin. I like Pearson Code. I think he's fine. Yeah, I think that pretty much sums us up right there pretty good. -2 range. I mean, we got some guys that which I thought were going to play better as we kind of get down into this. Some of those guys that were chalky kind of they didn't play as good as we thought they might have. What are you seeing here in this rather large -2 range? Any guys you really like here?
Yeah, so I'm going right back to the core play, my core play, Seaman Power.
Mhm.
Just nothing. Where are the stats at? Well, actually, I'm gonna play Ryan Moore as well too. I think with the conditions playing a little bit, not crazy hard. There's still going to be a lot of birdies to be made out there. But Ryan Moore, ball struck it great, decent easy courses. But the fact that you don't have to have everyone in your lineup shoot 600 tomorrow, I think you can have like a 4-under bogey free round from Ryan Moore type of round. I'll take that. Minwoo Lee, no, terrible one. Oh god, terrible ball striking today. Where is he at? Where's my boy Power? Okay, yeah. So just shot about even on the approach, gained off the tee, just lost a little bit with the short game. I love that he's going out early. I will be on that.
Are you going to Hemi Walker there? The putting may have finally quit for him, it looks
Yeah,
like.
that's what I'm worried about. I knew it would happen. I knew as soon as I jumped on this old fucking AARP having ass mother, I knew it would happen, bro. So yeah, I'll be off. I got enough in classic. I think I'm like 3x on him. So I'm good on him. Michael Kim, I'll keep playing Michael Kim. So Ryan Moore, Michael Kim, Seaman Power, but a big emphasis on Seaman Power.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to find my guy Michael Kim. What's his price? Right there, 7,900. That's a fine price tag for him. I can play him, go right back to him. Some guys I really don't know too much of in this range. Austin Eckroat's a guy I think he's always got some pretty good birdie upside, so I think he's fine. Let me find his stats here. Yeah, he was fine today. Lost about a stroke around the green. Made for 4 birdies today, though, so he's got some decent upside there. I think he's fine. Harry Higgs, I kind of always like targeting him at times. I think he's got a decent upside here. He didn't really do much today. Just made 1 eagle, 1 birdie, and a bogey. So he's always got some upside there. Ryan Moore goes out late. He's fine, I guess. Where is Power? I do like Power, and I think Higo is fine as well tomorrow. Like you said, Power just didn't have the short game today. Was basically break even with the approach. 4 birdies, 2 bogeys. I think Power is definitely a guy we can go right back to. Goya, he lost about 2 strokes putting, and that was mainly all in the front 9. The back 9 he played much better, especially with the approach on the back 9. Gained over 2 strokes approach on the back 9. So I think he's a good guy you can go to. He goes out, I think, early. Yeah, no, he's a later guy. He's at 150. He's fine. Jimmy Walker, if you want to go back there, I think that's fine. 7,400, still a good price tag. If he
It's
can
been
get
round
the
2. It's been round 2 for him as well. So
yeah, he was good around the green today. He just wasn't good with the irons or putter today, but still managed a 2-under round. So yeah, I think he's definitely a candidate there. I think I like Power probably the best in this range at 9,100. I think he'll go a little overlooked too as well, being priced over 9K and only shooting 200 today. And then my guy Michael Kim definitely is another guy I'll be looking at. And Will Gordon, I've been playing Will Gordon some as of late. He's got some birdie upside. He only shot 2 under today. Lost a stroke and a half around the green. Made 2 doubles, but made some birdies today. He made 4, 5, 8 birdies today, 2 doubles and 2 bogeys. So it was a good showdown round, though. If he can make 8 birdies, sign me up for that. I think that's about it for me here in that 200 range. And then we can dive down to this one under range. We got KH Lee right here, Carson Young, Brandon Wu, Shelton. Some of these popular guys are right here. Stallings had some ownership as well. What are you doing here with this -1 range?
I'm going to play an uncomfortable amount of KH Lee tomorrow. I mean, just he talked about the reason why he's been able to win this tournament the last 2 years is he knows these greens so well. And then he comes out today and he just loses like 4 strokes putting. Well, actually, 3.5 strokes putting, like 4 strokes for the short game. But the approach was still there. I'm really hoping no one plays him tomorrow. He's going out early. I love that. A good round 2 score. Same thing. I'm going to play Brandon Wu as well. I think people are going to jump off. Didn't play that well today, but another guy that didn't do anything with the short game, and he's a good round 2 scorer. So right here, I'm going to focus on Cage Lee, Brandon Wu, 2 Asians. Okay, this range isn't that big. Carson Young, I'll play Carson Young. And let me get one more in this range. I'll go with Chuck Hoffman. Didn't really do anything with the stats-wise, but he's cheap. Let me see how cheap. Let's see what we brought him down to. Okay, now he's still 6'9". So, yeah, still cheap. I don't mind Chuck Hoffman. I think he can go 5 under.
Yeah, I like that as well. Cage Lee, 9,400. I think he comes in lower, definitely lower owned than he was on the main slate. I think he'll come in under 10% even. This on this round 2 slate, so I definitely like him. He goes out early, -1. Horrible with the putter today, but I think he can bounce back there. Carson Young goes out early. I like him, and I like Brandon Wu there as well. He struggled with the flat stick, lost over his stroke. Was good with the irons though, and he pretty much did that all. The bad putting was all on the front 9, mainly on the first 4 holes. First 6 holes, it looks like, was really bad from the putter. Then he definitely increased going forward. Played those last 14 holes, 3 under, bogey free. So I like the Brandon Wu there. Definitely a guy I'll be looking at. I think that's pretty much it. Dylon for Telly, I think I could go to him. He's kind of a guy that plays decent here in Texas. I think I could mix him in if I look. I was looking for another guy under 7K. I think he's fine. Chuck Hoffman, like you said, he's fine. I don't think I haven't really played him much, but he's got upside there. Just checking out his birdies today, he made 5 birdies today, so he's definitely got some upside there. Anyone else as we kind of round this out here? We can just go the rest of the way. If you find anybody, I don't think I'm going to play too many of these guys, but there are some names down here if you want to go. Starting with the even guys. Tommy Kim was a very, very popular option. He's going out late tomorrow. Only shot even in the earlier, easier conditions. So what are you thinking about the guys the rest of the way?
Yeah, so I got 3 guys here. One's going to be Taylor Montgomery. It just seems like a guy who's missing every single putt, and that's really not what he does. Mm-hmm. He's a very good putter, one of the best on tour. I think he kind of gets that right. I think missing those putts honestly started affecting him mentally, and really started eating away at his good iron game that he had going for like most of the round. So I will go back to Taylor Montgomery. I had 2 more. One, I like Lucas Glover. Lost 5 strokes putting. The approach is one of the only guys that actually gained on approach way down here. So Lucas Glover, what's he at tomorrow? We got 7K. Yeah, I don't care. That's fine with me. I'll play 7K Lucas Glover, losing 5 strokes putting today. Sign me up, baby. And then I had one more. Who was it? Okay. So last week, Ben Griffin shot that. Oh God, semi-chalk Ben Griffin this week and last week. Came out round 1 last week. Shot terrible, bro. Like shot himself out of the tournament for no reason at all. In the round 2, he shoots like one of the best rounds. So keep that in mind. Obviously, it looks like he's not going to make the cut. He'd need a miracle. But same thing happened last week, and if you played him, he would have been on the optimal showdown lineup. So keep Ben Griffin in mind if you're multi-entering.
Yeah, for sure. What do you think the cut line is going to be tomorrow? We have a question in chat asking about the cut line. I think
4. I think it's going to say 4 with the win.
I think it's definitely going to hit 4. I think that would be the optimal guess there. It'd be 4 under. But it's going to be windier tomorrow. It could play tougher, so it could get – I think we could see 3, maybe have a sweat there, but it's definitely going to be 3 or better, I believe, tomorrow. We've got – 46 guys. T46 is at -3, and then you go down to -2, and that's T65. So I definitely think it's going to be at least 3, most likely 4 is the cut line tomorrow there for Richie Smalls there. I don't think I have too many guys I like at even par or worse tomorrow. I think I'm going to generally focus on the guys that played much better today. That's what I generally do in rounds 2, 3, and 4. I like to get the guys that are off to at least a decent start and not try and. I mean, you do have a lot of upside with these guys lower. I mean, they're going to be pushing it. They're going to be pressing a lot more than some of those guys up the leaderboard more because they know they're going to shoot a low number tomorrow to make the cut line. So that's always in play for tournaments. But I think I'm going to be generally off of most of those guys. Kurt, you want to make a core here for the guys
Fire me up.
We can go 3 or a 4-man core. Let's just go 4-man. Let's give the people four core plays for tomorrow. I got SaberSim pulled up right now with everything loaded. I'll give you first choice here for tomorrow.
All right. Let's do. I'm gonna go sort by tee time real quick. I want these early guys. I want them early birds. Oh god, that's funny. KH Lee, 9,400. I'm gonna force your hand.
All right, you're going. That's fine. I'm gonna go down for. I'm gonna find the early guy here as well. Let's go with Eric Cole at 7,600. I think he's a solid option. He played well today, which is what I'm looking for, and goes out early tomorrow at 7:01 a.m.
I gotta find a cheapie. Let me go. There's someone down here I can get. Man, there's really not someone. I don't really like anyone that low.
Yeah.
None of the value really goes out early. It looks like. Too bad. Okay, I know one. He definitely does. Doc Redman, 6,900 goes out.
There you go.
Yeah. Let's do Doc Redman. Boom. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. Yeah. Doc Redman. Final answer.
Then I'm gonna go. I like that Doc Redman call. I was looking at him right there as well. Let's go with Sam Stevens. He's been playing all right. He's 7,700. That's a mid-range guy. Goes out super early, 6:50 a.m. -6 today. He was really good with the irons today. Gained off the tee. Showed a lot of upside today as well. Like I said earlier, he had 2 eagles today and 5 birdies. So if he can clean up those 3 bogeys he had another possible round where he could have been, 8, 9, 10 under par today. So I think he's definitely got that upside tomorrow. So I think we got a real tasty, and there's enough salary where they can spend up for one more guy. I think we left them for. Mm-hmm. So I think that core is going to set up people very well for tomorrow's showdown. Kurt, any final thoughts as we kind of wrap this thing up and get out of here?
Yeah. So I wanted to mention the old showdown golf stacking in groups. Don't stack whole groups, but I've been doing, if I really like 2 guys in a group, I'm just putting them together, and it's been working. These guys just draft off each other, especially these birdie fests. Yeah. So if you like a guy, go look who he's playing with and see if you can get talked into playing one of the other guys in that group, and do it with one more group. And then for your final 2, just kind of do what you like. And I had success doing that. Not last week. I got away from it. But the week before last, where I had 2 weeks in a row, I was crushing in Showdown. And last week I got humbled royally. But I'm going to go back to that. I'm going to do some group stacking.
Oh, yeah. We're going to be back in the winner's circle here this week. Right. I think that pretty much sums it up for us and gets us we're going to have the Showdown playbook up over on Run For Your Sports here soon with the core plays, the detailed notes and everything for each player, expensive, mid-tier, and cheap tier over there. So head on over, use that promo code Kurt15 or Snyder15 for 15% off, which even includes SaberSim. We appreciate you guys all watching us, and always run pure.